Greetings! Mansory79 here, and welcome back to another deck profile video for the Cardfight Vanguard trading card game. And now in today's video, the deck profile I'm gonna be making one for is a D standard formats. Dragon Empires, Relight the Star Vyrgila with Variance Ray Dragon, with cards available up until DZ-BT05. Alrighty, let's get started. And now for the ride deck. For the cards in this ride deck, we have 1. Grade 0, Vyrgila, starting unit. 1. Grade 1, Rising Star Vyrgila. 1. Grade 2, Shooting Star Vyrgila. 1. Grade 3, Relight the Star Vyrgila. And 1. Ride Deck Crest, Energy Generator. The Grade 0. Vyrgila, starting unit, skill, auto. When this unit is ruled upon, if you went second, draw a card. The Grade 1. Rising Star Vyrgila. Skills, first skill, continuous as a Vanguard. During your turn, this unit gets plus 2000 power for each of your rear guards. Second skill, continuous as a Vanguard. When you would ride from the ride deck, you can ride with Soul Blast 1 instead of choose a card from hand and discard it. The Grade 2. Shooting Star Vyrgila. Skills, first skill, action as a Vanguard once per turn. If you have 4 or more rear guards, cost, reveal a card with Vyrgila in its card name from the ride deck. If the cost been paid, this unit gets plus 1 critical until end of turn. Second skill, auto. When this unit is ruled upon, look at the top 7 cards of your deck, choose up to 1 Grade 2 card from among them, reveal it, put it into hand and shuffle your deck. If it was rolled upon by a Grade 3 or greater card of Vyrgila in its card name, look at all the cards instead of 7. The Grade 3. Relight the Star Vyrgila. Skills, first skill, action as a Vanguard once per turn. Cost, Energy Blast 3. If the cost been paid, choose one of your opponent's rear guards, bind it. Choose up to 1 Grade 2 unit card from your drop and call it to rear guard. Second skill, auto as a Vanguard. When this unit attacks, cost Counterblast 1. If the cost been paid, choose one of your Grade 2 rear guards and stand it. The Ride Deck Crest, Energy Generator. Skill, first skill, auto from the ride deck. When you will ride, put this card into Crest Zone. If you went second, Energy Charge 3. Second skill, continuous. You may have up to 10 energy. Third skill, auto. At the beginning of your ride phase, Energy Charge 3. Fourth skill, action is once per turn. Cost, Energy Blast 7. If the cost is paid, draw a card. And with that, we just about covered the ride deck. Next, let's get on to the Grade 1 lineup. And now for the Grade 1 lineup. For the Grade 1s in this deck we are playing 4. Grade 1, Cosmore. And 4. Grade 1, Twin Buckler Dragon. The Grade 1, Cosmore. Skills, first skill, auto as a rear guard once per turn. When this unit boosts a unit with Ezawar in its card name, Energy Charge 1. Second skill, auto from the back row rear guard circle. When your unit with Ezawar in its card name stands, during the battle phase, stand this unit. The Grade 1, Twin Buckler Dragon, Sentinel, Perfect Guard. Skills, first skill, Continuous Sentinel. You may own up to 4 cards of Continuous Sentinel deck. Second skill, auto. When this unit is put in Guardian Circle, choose from your units, and it cannot be hit until end of battle. If your hand has 2 more cards, choose a card from hand, discard it. With that, we've covered the deck's Grade 1 lineup. Next, let's get on to the Grade 2 lineup. And now for the Grade 2 lineup. For the Grade 2s in this deck we are playing 4. Grade 2, Ezawar. 4. Grade 2, Drag Ritter, Falheart. 3. Grade 2 Inductance Dragon. 3. Grade 2 Variance Ray Dragon. And 4. Grade 2 Normal Order Ultimate Skill Stardust Blade. The Grade 2 Ezawar Skill Mate Unit Vyrgila. This card cannot be ridden and can only be called to Rearguard Circle or Guardian Circle if you have a Vanguard of Vyrgila in its card name. The Grade 2 Dragritter Felheart. Skills. First skill, Auto. When this card is put in the Guardian Circle from hand or discarded from hand during the riding from the right deck, cost Counterblast 1 or Energy Blast 3. If the cost and pay, draw a card. Second skill, Auto. When this unit is placed on Rearguard Circle, if you Persona Road this turn, cost Counterblast 1 or Energy Blast 3. If the cost and paid, choose a Great 1 card without Sentinel from your drop and call to the back row Rearguard Circle. The Grade 2 Inductance Dragon. Skills. First skill, Auto. When this unit is placed on Rearguard Circle from hand, if you have a Vanguard of Vyrgila in its card name, cost Soul Blast 1. If the cost and pay, look at the top 7 cards of your deck. Choose up to 1 ultimate skill card from among them, reveal it, put in hand and shuffle deck. Second skill, Continuous as a Rearguard. If you have a Grade 3 or greater Vanguard of Vyrgila in its card name, this unit gets boost. The Grade 2 Variance Ray Dragon. Skills. First skill, Action from the drop zone. If you have a Grade 3 or greater Vanguard of Vyrgila in its card name, cost Bind this card. If the cost and paid, choose an Ezawar on your Rearguard Circle, and until end of your opponent's next turn, that unit cannot be chosen by opponent's card effects, and it gets plus 5,000 power and plus 5,000 shield. Second skill, Continuous as a Guardian. If you have a Vanguard of Vyrgila in this card name, this unit gets plus 5,000 shield. The Grade 2 Normal Order Ultimate Skill Stardust Blade. Plays at the cost of Counterblast 1 if you have a Vanguard of Vyrgila in its card name. If the cost and paid, look at the top 5 cards of your deck, choose up to 1 unit card with grade less than or equal to your opponent's Vanguard, grade from among them, reveal it, call it to Rearguard Circle, and shuffle deck. Choose one of your Vanguards, and it gets Auto as a Vanguard. When your Rearguard is retired by your opponent's card ability, search your deck for up to 1 normal unit, call it to Rearguard Circle, and shuffle deck. And Continuous as a Vanguard. This unit gets plus 3,000 power for each normal unit on your Rearguard Circle and your drop until end of turn. With that, we've covered the deck's Grade 2 lineup. Next, let's get on to the Grade 3 lineup. And now for the Grade 3 lineup. For the Grade 3s in this deck, we are playing 3. Grade 3, Relight the Star Vyrgila. 3. Grade 3, Flag Raising of Courage Fanfare. And 2. Grade 3, Stoutheart Dragon. The Grade 3, Relight the Star Vyrgila. Since we already explained this card's skills and effects during the Riot deck portion of the video, we're just skipping ahead. The Grade 3, Flag Raising of Courage Fanfare. Skills. First skill, Auto. When this unit is placed on the Rearguard Circle, cost Soul Blast 1. If the cost and paid, choose one of your units with Ezawar in its card name, and this unit gets plus 5,000 power until end of turn. If your opponent's Vanguard is Grade 3 or greater, they'll get plus 10,000 power instead of plus 5,000. Second skill, Auto from the front row Rearguard Circle. At the end of turn, if you have a Grade 3 or greater Vanguard of Vyrgila in its card name, and you played an ultimate skill order this turn, cost, put this unit to soul. If the cost and paid, draw a card and countercharge 1. The Grade 3, Stoutheart Dragon. Skill, Auto as a Rearguard. When this unit attacks, if you play a normal order this turn, cost, put a normal order from drop into the bottom of your deck. And this unit gets plus 10,000 power until end of battle. With that, we've covered the deck's Grade 3 lineup. Next, let's get on to the trigger lineup. And now for the trigger lineup. For the triggers in this deck we are playing: 1. Grade 0, Dragon, DD King of Resurgence, Drag Vita, Overtrigger. 4. Grade 0, Burning Flail Dragon, Critical Trigger. 3. Conduct Spark Dragon, Critical Trigger. 4. Grade 0, Blaze Maiden Parama, front trigger. 2. Grade 0, Stealth Fiend Tamari Hime, heel trigger. And 2. Grade 0, Drag Ritter Salma, heel trigger. The Grade 0, Dragon DD King Resurgence Drag Vita, over trigger. Skill, trigger, additional effect. Choose one of your vanguards and stand it. The Grade 0, Burning Fell Dragon, critical trigger. Skill, auto as a rear guard. At the end of battle, this unit boosted. Cost, put this unit into your soul. If the cost and paid, choose one of your units, and it gets plus 2000 power until end of turn. The Grade 0, Blaze Maiden Parama, front trigger. Skill, continuous as a guardian. If your opponent's vanguard is grade 3 or greater, this unit gets plus 5000 shield. The Grade 0, Stealth Fiend Tamari Hime, heel trigger. Skill, auto. When this unit is put in Guardian Circle, if your vanguard's grade is less than your opponent's vanguard grade, this unit gets plus 10,000 shield until end of battle. And at that, we've covered the deck's trigger lineup. For the triggers in this deck we are playing: 1. Drag Vita, over trigger. 7. Critical triggers. 4. Front triggers. And 4. Heel triggers. And if that, the deck's been built, Cardfight is explained. Next, let's get on to explain this deck's main playstyle. For the main playstyle of this deck, just ride your right line normally until you reach the grade 3, Relight to start Vyrgila. Then in your rear guards, in one of the front row units, have an Ezawar ready. In the same column as Ezawar, have a Cosmore here called as well. In your other front row circle, maybe get a Fanbear. And the other remaining 2, maybe just get 2 more Inductance Dragons for boosting. Then you can activate the effect of your Stardust Blade order card to give your vanguard more power, or to use it to call the rear guards I mentioned earlier. Then, before you reach the battle phase, in the main phase, activate the effect of Variance Ray Dragon in the drop zone, giving your Ezawar not only more power and more shield, making it a more powerful front row attacker and a protect guardian for the defensive later, but also it gets a more or less like a pseudo resist ability. Your opponent cannot target Ezawar with card effects, making it more easier to retain your field and to have it ready for your next turn. Then, when it's time to go to the battle phase, just attack normally, either maybe with your Cosmore boosting your Ezawar, then tap your Vanguard next, Vanguard skill to restand Ezawar, and then restanding Cosmore with its own skill, and attacking again with your remaining units, giving you a total of at least 4 attacks to work with. With that, that's pretty much the main playstyle of this deck. Just ride to grade 3, Relight to start Vyrgila, have a single column prepared for Ezawar and Cosmore, have maybe a Fanbear or any other powerful front row attacker to help you in the front row. And the back row, maybe have cards that help with boosting, like Inductance Dragon. Then activate the effect of the order card Stardust Blade to let you call cards from drop zone, from the call from deck, and give your Vanguard a huge power boost. Then have Variance Raise Dragon skill activate from the drop zone to give Ezawar power, shield, and resist, giving you a more powerful rear guard to have. Then the battle phase, just attack with Ezawar and Cosmore, attack Vanguard, skill to restand your Ezawar and Cosmore again, and attack again, giving you 4 attacks to work with, and a huge amount of power to make it useful. And at that, we've covered the deck's main playstyle. And of that, that's about the time we have for today. First I want to say is, thank you to the viewers for watching today's video, and to please stay tuned for more videos I plan to upload again in the near future. I also be all sure to support by liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing to my videos and channel. And of that I say, goodbye, and see you all soon.